I am a doctor. I am a medical doctor. And I am a survivor of breast cancer.
It's a great privilege to be part of the launch of the Meena Breast Cancer Awareness Project today. I took care of Mrs. Amina Oponkwating during her journey with breast cancer, and I got to know Mr. Oponkwating, who was totally devoted to her.
Intermediate me ba ebe share me brother in Kran say, minim timpoentia or ne wama ye share dwumadie no sombo manopa.
Menuanom mati asem dey enne se ope asase ana edan ato amansun biara eni ho a eno ane ejare real estate na sa ejare real estate won wo kasoa ofanko baby a aban akosi senior high school ni high court fefefe no wo firi ho pe na ura ejare real estate say tie ani jesemiye anwea ene ebo a wo de besi dan no ebi wo ejare real estate fo na de saima eye ahomeka ene se wo twasa ase na ejare real estate wo betwa so fe edi amaw edi odin aye pillars edi esi ho land guard asemo de eno de emamu kura na sai tie ani jesema san wo ho bi me ensu a wo de besi wo dan no eye free na document asemo de eye tatahwe wo to wasase anase wo dan a na ye de ahye wonsa eti kan ho na frɛ ejare real estate na ansa anyawo.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to today's special event. Memamuna che emamo esheshia yadamwase na nanom yadamwase prisons band yadamwase etitiwa yatonsa efremo na mojepene ebaye yamamuna che edamwase se ubaye. Begini se wodo no wan mbotaya enonti yawaha edumaso kase foforo and Crime Check Foundation of Abai and Nam the Wafemo so or ye a day ababebois or mighty as a my Ghana. And until I say and now yet there was a so by ye and ya when you can see sir ye begina way so aboa ama yen miano mo akokram yare and do more a call and see don't tell no you bet me about mobile. You are welcome. That's the official launch of Meena Breast Cancer Foundation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there for us also. So on this note, I call on Mr. Ibrahim Oponkwating to give us the purpose of this gathering. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Today happens to be a very important, very emotional as well for me. Because of what we all know, the passing of my beloved wife. It's important to note, even before I say anything, that 5 Ghanaian women die every day from breast cancer, and these are deaths that could be prevented if we put in measures to ensure early detection. I welcome you all to this important gathering, and I remember when my wife was on her sick bed, he told me, when I get well, I'm going to mount an aggressive breast cancer awareness campaign. So you can see that this is something that she intended to do with all passion. I don't want that dream to die. That is why we are all gathered here today. We're going to help us to carry this dream to its logical conclusion. We know the challenges women are going through, especially with regards to breast cancer detection and all that. I think it is important that we don't even limit October as a month that we should all gather and then say something about breast cancer. The said, as I say, yeah, perhaps every month. Because in October, they make kai on there. So 1 year, so lamp be shabbat, not it is important for government to ensure that the rate you born on breast cancer, you bet me intensify the road. More October, near breast cancer is good, but that is not enough. And then I didn't cry by the trims like a salary workers, only a macra, over salary, Jamaica, so your breast cancer, yeah, screening and sunny. It's a bit funny, but and no goes to underline the importance of screening. Okay, your secondary schools in this one, and especially female secondary schools, and as a male and female, and the internet every month. Your headmistress or young cousin said, or bear my being for check your value. At the internet every month, or by be a boon inside. Into me input some measures in place. Not yet, some sort of screening. Any peppy, I know my cousin. They don't even know anything about self-examination. Make cry no, and you may and a area. That breast cancer no, and you're far away for me. You say, oh, what dear. But we are a kunu. Now we're a caregiver. Now you are going chemotherapy. Now all come. Untimina. Only now one person will be said, who soon to now we're pee. Now I soon. No anymore. You will get to know how dangerous this disease is. Dear, I come at home. I mean, so much shepherd. A boy, me share, you know. Me so me say. My life I can't the government. Me the boss at the room. I'm at the baby. It's a crime check foundation. The food the actually pray or Ghana has it. Now you're present. You're one call for your hospitals under our health check series, educational support, your school fees, Emma and Quada, Emma and Penny for general charity series. Just a normal be our health check series. You do cry, you have breast cancer patients. Now, you know, say on breast cancer, a do on Boneno, say on dose. About 3 days ago, I'm a PCFM. Now, make us a real year. In the pair, after more, my more breast cancer, with my dream. Now, stigma, you know, stigma, or be all cry, all kinds of breast cancer, or ferry. At the internet, says will be ferry. Yaria. I think that HIV, you know, I'm not trying to downplay it. Sebi, and Kenya Yario, na breast cancer, because me hearing it means said yet, or ban no more thing. It do be cry man sign here. No more dear all cover. Na what call war your friend is a COVID vaccine. I don't know whether there is any link between COVID vaccine or any breast cancer. There isn't any empirical evidence I need to provide. But what I know and what I saw. And it's a war vaccine. It did be able to me or CBD machine in the phone. Young could check your call, the Spark Hospital, or Koya is when you have breast cancer. You can imagine a man is saying, "Be no more thing." Not within 10 months, my wife is no more. I'm sure you can bond with me how I feel. And it's easy. Now, what could be my associate for treatment? So, now what could free more? We are the fee. A day I said, now I can show. So it's been very, very difficult for me. very, very difficult. It's normally be hard. I feel that if you have that experience, emotional experience, it charges you more, to want to do more to alleviate the sufferings of others. Inti saa ene dwumadi a yedi no yesase nyina yegitum se Nyankopon ekan ho if say me yire ye sick bed so o ka kire so da ye bebre o ka kire me say onu ni din ebe ya hyen so ama breast cancer e wo Ghana inti me gidi se sa hyen so ene the prison officers they ahemfo they penifo pi abaha na the MS really says, I don't know, breast cancer sensitization, breast cancer education, but you know, so now you carry the rate to another level. October, it should be every day. We should be checking our breast every day. We should be putting in place measures. Said the medical canal. Said the day, a bit man check it on munufu all the time. And yeah, sure say, it doesn't, demand effort. You bet my all the time. And see, Meda Munina say, Munina, Abadi Pia, na Yasra say, baby, I mean, it will be, I mean, you said, or Shay, Yanko Pon, Command the baby pack, and it's a na Sada Ria ever boy, and young Faswo, and my Ghana man. Enyam fasuo ema obia breast cancer achichire no ye will survivors wa ha ye will patients so wa ha a edi omunya ye stress Nyankopon amoa wo na sa da ruwi no entimi enkotokro bia mu na ye ntimi mo ye guso crime check under our health check series and I the Meena breast cancer awareness project in addition ye per support then so yen train and support in my independent people have came on the ground to Intria. Inteno, Sibia Toa, Ubia Utia Biano, any Encasa, Crime Check Foundation, Nayamwa, Na Yintimi Intria Sikanipi, Na Watimi Apa for your chemotherapy. Omi Encasa, oh, ya ready, Debbie, a Busumbi, a Sabi, Nina, a yellow crack. Intibid Manvisia, Yapon Shine,
Another round of applause for Mr. Ibrahim and thank you very much, my co-MC, for handling the fort. For me, this event has two sides. Ibrahim has taken us through the first side, the side where he has taken us through an emotional journey, where our mood has changed, where he has reminded us of his late wife, where we have mourned his late wife. But there's another side, which is the celebratory side, that his wife, and we heard him say, that she herself had said, even before her demise, that her name will become a blessing for persons who will be affected by breast cancer. And I think we need to celebrate that blessing, because that blessing has been brought forth today. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We need to change the mood in this room. I'm not feeling the excitement. If you are happy that unrehearsed prophecy, so to speak, has come to be, please, I want to be confident. The effect has so cannot be. That's more like it. That's more like it. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. The occasion demands somebody to be in charge who will chair the affairs until we get to the very end. Ibrahim is a man who has very strong religious beliefs. He's a member of a religious organization that believes in putting humanity first. And it is those religious beliefs and values that actually culminated in the birth of Crime Check Foundation, which is also a child of a project he embarked on to rescue people who, collectively as a people, we have all been unfair to and put into prison. And that is what culminated in the formation or the foundation of the Crime Check Foundation, which day in and day out also grows different other branches, one of which branches we're here to celebrate today. But Ibrahim, belonging to a religious organization, that religious organization has a leadership structure, and he has chosen to call the deputy head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission in Ghana to chair this occasion. The man who has called is not just religiously inclined, he is a man who is very well educated. When he speaks English, you know that this is a man, as they say, his mouth has been washed. Yet at the same time, when he quotes from the scripture in Arabic, you turn around and wonder if this man had any training whatsoever in the world of Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, this man also, at some point in time, was the director of quantities at the Architectural and Engineering Solutions. That means he is an architect as well. Let's welcome Alhaj Abdul Wahab Isa, the deputy head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission here in Ghana, as our chairman. But we want to find out from him if the assignment we have given him is something he wishes to take on or not. Thank you.
Well, matters that go to deal with women tend to be special in their own right. As all of us are very much aware, we're here to talk about breast cancer. Is there anybody in this room here who did not benefit from breasts as the primary nutritional base in its infancy? There is nobody. As for the breast, it is the starting point of all life. And if the breasts of our women are at risk, that means the entire humanity is at risk. Do we just sit down arms folded and allow this to go ahead? We cannot. So when I was informed yesterday about this program, I thought and thought again, am I adequate to talk about the breast, to talk about the whole beginning of life? Am I adequate? You see, I have heard, and you all have heard, that on an occasion, God Almighty decided to create a human being without two parents. He did not create that human being through a man, but he did create that human being through a woman. And he also benefited from the breast. So the breast is a special thing that all of us, everybody hangs on. I don't want to go further. Otherwise, if I wanted to go further, I would have also added that sometimes it's the same breast that draws some of us closer. And you know what I mean? So as for the breast, it belongs to everybody. And its awareness is something that all must uphold and hold very high. So with these few words, I don't want to waste your time too much. I will take my seat, speaker after speaker as they come. We all will get to understand why we all have to be here today, and we all must continue to uphold this campaign high and high. Thank you very much.
I'm here to introduce the special guest of honor, and my honorable MC is leading the rest. So this morning, we are happy to have a great woman in our midst. She is a medical doctor with the Lighthouse Mission Hospital. She is also a lady pastor with the Lighthouse Chapel International. This woman has worked in hospitals in Switzerland, Trinidad and Tobago. This woman is married and blessed with 3 wonderful children. One is here with her. We have known her to be a very passionate woman who cares, gives, and she is so passionate about patients that she takes care of. She loves the work of God and everything that comes her way. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest of honor is in the person of Lady Pastor Dr. Joyce Wilson.
I am a doctor. I am a medical doctor. But the day I found the breast lump, seriously, I didn't think it was breast cancer. I was casually taking a bath. And as I was bathing, I used my hands. And then I felt something. So I was like, oh, what is this? What is this? And I said, oh, it's nothing. But I acted on it immediately. That was my blessing. This morning, I'm not going to talk for long, but I want us to leave with a message. Today, we are honoring Meena as we join Ibrahim to remember her. Meena fought breast cancer. And even though she is not here today, and it may seem as if she may have laid down her tools, I'm happy to say that she didn't lay down her tools. She's fighting for others. Most of us selfishly always think about ourselves. But Meena is gone, and even though she's gone, she's thinking about others. I think she deserves a hand of applause. We all know people who have passed away from breast cancer, but take a few minutes and also remember those who have survived from breast cancer. And I am a survivor of breast cancer. And I say this to the glory of God, and I thank God that I am here 4 years down the line. But the good thing is that if breast cancer is diagnosed early detection, it makes a great difference. And you know, there is a survival story. And even as I speak, I just found out this morning that I found another person who has a survival story. And I can think of 3, 4, 5 more people. So the outcome of breast cancer is better than the rest of lives. If only we can detect it early. If only we can detect it early, it will make a great difference. Like Ibrahim said, we make a lot of noise about breast cancer, a lot more in October. But for Meena, it's not about October. It's every day. It's every week. It's every year. And that is what I believe the foundation, the project we are getting in today wants to be like. Ibrahim said if it was even possible to link it to people's salaries, he would. And today I want you to know that you can take your health into your hands. Do something, lose a little weight, do a little exercise, eat well, do your self-breast exams, see your doctor, have a positive attitude. Even when something is happening, tell yourself, I am going to be well. The positive attitude makes a great difference. Please join me and let's support the Meena Breast Cancer Awareness Project so that there will be many more survival stories. May we be part of this great vision. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much. As of from your heart, I will say you're done what you do. Now, I'm going to dear, not to say, I share, or say done, and I'm going to do. Now, and before high table can also, you're done what you do. What did you want? The bank cannot 20 years in it. And can open me, May I go away and you know, telling her. May I know I'm not beside the boy as I I'm a player one in there, but yes, and pa a bra, I get beer, okay, Nina, anyway, a big room, a crapping, Emma, Sana, now a beer. A coupon the second, Holly Gono, me, Mamon, how was Muchi or Pankra? Me, within the trap or Pankra the first, no, what I see. Me, original chief, Jamestown, British Accra, it's in me, the more power it has so. Me, could just be general, a Mills, Jasity. As of 1 year, Meena, J. Amma, Ole Krema, and as of what year, Achicho, the first. As of what year, Emma Lee Shipi Ashi Ablo Mills, Jata, the first. Lee Kofi Oyodye Ablo, as of what year, Emma Swakaba. Lee Kofi Osuma Ablo Mills.
We'll now move on to hear from some of the experts who are here gathered, and I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Dede, the head of the breast cancer unit at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, to speak to us. All right, thank you.
It's a great privilege to be part of the launch of the Meena Breast Cancer Awareness Project today. And I take this opportunity to thank Crime Check Foundation and specifically Mr. Ibrahim Oponkwating for this invitation. I took care of Mrs. Amina Oponkwating during her journey with breast cancer, and I got to know Mr. Oponkwating, who was totally devoted to her and supported her each step of the way. I'm therefore not surprised that we are all here today to witness this event. This project seeks to create awareness on breast cancer and to support breast cancer patients. And this is a much needed initiative considering the state of breast cancer in Ghana as at now. So when you take every 10 breast cancer deaths that occur everywhere in the world, about 6 of that will occur in the developing world. And to put that in perspective, we really don't have as many breast cancer cases as those in the developed world have. So although they have more breast cancer, we have more deaths. So we can see that the equation is really not balanced. At this time, I think I'll branch off a little and add a personal touch to it. So the guest speaker mentioned that she is a survivor and she got to know of another survivor this morning. That other survivor is myself. So I'm therefore very excited about the Meena Breast Cancer Awareness Project. I know that with the passion of Mr. Oponkwating to ensure that Amina's dream is realized, this project will be successful and impact the lives, especially of Ghanaian women. I wish the Meena Breast Cancer Awareness Project a successful launch and very fruitful operations. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to acknowledge once again, even though he's already been introduced to us, a man who for many years has been very supportive of the work that the Crime Check Foundation has been doing. Indeed, the CEO of the Crime Check Foundation, Mr. Ibrahim Kwating, has never taken credit for any project the Crime Check Foundation has embarked on. One of the major things that they have done over the years is to provide accommodation, permanent, comfortable accommodation to destitute, vulnerable people, regardless of tribe or religion. The man behind the Crime Check Foundation, helping them to provide accommodation for so many poor, vulnerable, destitute people, is a man seated behind me. His name is Mr. Stephen Ofosu Ejari, the CEO of the Ejari Group of Companies. Sir, just give us a wave. Let's give us a wave. I have a problem with my landlord, sir, just to let you know, just in case. Let's give a round of applause. And he came here together with his son. His son bears the same name. His name also is Stephen Ofosu Ejari Jr. Let's give him a round of applause as well. I'm asking us to acknowledge Stephen Ejari Jr. because he steps in the stead of his father to support the Crime Check Foundation. I've witnessed that a number of occasions myself and deserves a round of applause.
The last time I saw you driving a brand new car. My car is broken down, just in case. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nana Mcbrown is right. No, you are not under arrest. Please, feel free. Yes. Let's give her a round of applause, even as she walks to. Nana Mcbrown is a big star. I'm going to please come. Photographers, again, do this. Take a picture. Let her be the one begging me for a picture. As if,
I need to take a selfie with you.
Exactly the point. Please, Mr. Chairman, allow me to do this. You never know. I want to act this China phone. One day it's my test. Oh, please hold on.
Let them take a selfie.
No. Look here. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, you make me look some way. I thought I was handsome until I met you. Please, let's give a round of applause. Mama.
Deɛ di kan ɛbɛda nyame ase paa sɛ ne wama ahoɔden na ne nsuo antɔ na obiara tumi aba ha na yɛn nyinaa de yɛ support ɛbɛma yɛn nua bɛrima ne ne timpo yɛda nyame ase paa me deɛ me baeɛ a nyɛ bɔne ɛyɛ dwumadi a ɛtɔ akoma ɛboa me yɛ ɔbaa obi na ɔbɛka sɛ oyɔnko da ɛne wo da nti me deɛ me baeɛ ɛbɛhyɛ me brother in Kran say, Minim Timpoentia or net one my shade, you may dear no sumbo manopa. First of all, I don't want you to read. No, cause one no more holding. No, it to me for did you me dear would in your way in Kwan. There we hear my prisons for Ghana for your dawase. Obi your baby, I dana sepa. Na me your baby education no a common is to me be. Miss so. And your October and Kwan, you did see what say to your hopeful about breast cancer. A great beer over two no for me, Biano. But Mondiana 2 among. If you all can a brazier, my boyano, and a queen. Into bay, you know, now to say Bakumu, your chambako. A beer, no brazier, but I'm for what you call say braziano. So when you're queen, call no be on him, dear doctor, nurse. When your man very brave because they do the worst time now. You be so never sent from my phone. But me boy na kupon pa so be my kokodro. Na ye nyatin ka bi ana say Felisa impo say catch say nya breast cancer no bia. Ewrade na ncheche ewe no nya yaresafo. Me da ye nyina say ye baaye. Nti no me de ma no be si wa ha am si. Me no say pledge no so mama 5,000 Ghana. Maybe I'm not supporting maybe 5,000 Ghana.
We'll move on to the rest of the program. I told you we are not here to mourn, we're here to celebrate Meena and her vision. And that's why we are laughing and cracking jokes at the same time to commemorate this occasion. We will now listen to a speech from the oncology department of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
So my name is Abigail Olympio. I am a nurse oncologist resident at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Meena may not have lived to tell her story, but I believe that she has written it on the tablet of our hearts. And that is why we are all gathered here this morning to tell Meena's story as she would have told it herself. So it is for this purpose that we are partnering with the Meena Foundation. We want to propose a novel approach to the breast cancer advocacy. So what we want to do, we want this project to be tailored at the younger population who may be concentrated in our secondary schools and in our universities. We believe that targeting this niche of group holds many advantages. Thank you very much, and I hope you go home with this message.
Let's go straight to listen to comments from and testimonies from breast cancer patients under Crime Check Foundation's health check. And then some of them are also survivors. So we'll hear from them very briefly.
I am a survivor for 5 years. Thank you. And I would like to encourage everybody to have self-examinations from time to time. That is the only way we can know that there's something wrong with our bodies.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mavis Apietu. I'm also a survivor for 2 years now.
Hello. I'm also Kate Nyantechi, a survivor for 6 years now.
Hello, I'm also Abdulhai Mumin. I know survivors now. Let's give them a round of applause, please. You may take your seats. Those who have received some aid from Crime Check Foundation relative to breast cancer would like to hear from you as well.
Mama Esther Kwabia. Me breast cancer patients. Pacha yaro hupa. Yaw nso. Nti se eba obi etumi ba ohia ni so etumbo sika ni so. Enim ohene enim ai obia. Nti mi stress se eba ebusuafo ya amamu mpo nipa no. Na ne edikan beda Mr. Oponkwatin ase on ni team. Me kwen na afie mi sika asa. Nti ono na me behu no. Nti be ko doctor bia me ho na me ba beje sika. Nti mi stress akokọ bonga na sorry don a edikan ba. Na ye breast cancer for na ye did done ase. Medamasi.
Good morning. If I'm a your friend Irene, me a breast cancer patient. Na me kokolebo elu baby na ahochiraba. Nti doctor bi e wo kolebo. Na o introduce me so upon quarantine e de mama. Nti me guso me ye kimo no se sia me kasa ne nsiso. If you say almost aspread aba me liver. Nti me kasa nsiso. Me so upon quarantine na aboa me a besi ne kimo asafo me ye nyinara. Ona wa aboa me. Afenso a friend say liver na spread e bedru ho no. Ne boy dey. Asi obetua ma me. Ti me pa mo cho mo dana sema me. Ndana sema me pa di se na me nie ni da so. If you dey catch me say I spread e do me liver ho no. Esu die. Me su bi. Damasi.
Ladies and gentlemen, quickly let's do the presentation of the wax prints to the breast cancer patients and survivors. Susie, those in charge, please, let's make it as snappy as possible so we can wrap up the event. All right.
Thank you very much. Please, we have some wax prints here to share to our patients, breast cancer patients, and our survivors. So, please, Sister Irene. Sister Esther. Sister Mavis, you can follow. Sister Mavis, you came with a team. Please, your team can join. And the team with Auntie Mavis are all survivors.
Okay, so mommy, you can rest now after this, and then Dr. Joyce Wilson will continue. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Doc. Before we continue with the distribution of the clothes, I have my queen mother here, Nana. And I want Nana to say something before we continue.
I'm also a survivor from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. There's been a lot of cancers, though breast cancer has a lot of support, but still it's taking people. And then I'll thank my brother Ibrahim and the wife. We stood with her, but unfortunately what God likes is what he does. It is not an easy journey. I've heard a lot from the doctors, and I think I have one breast cancer patient that I'm counseling. The problem is that financially it drains, and also when they go to the hospitals, they are told sometimes it's gone bad, and they don't help them early enough. Do your best. I mean, we know that's what you know how to do. At least those who go to the hospitals. And I will encourage everybody. There is no myth to illness, irrespective of whatever it is. I mean, people think it's, chaos or whatever. But when you get up and you pray and you work towards it with the hospital, do not go with this other alternatives. I tried it and nearly died. So the hospital is the best.
I bring you greetings from the Director General of Ghana Prison Service, and to say a very big thank you. He asked me to say a very big thank you to Mr. Ibrahim Kwarteng for all the wonderful things he continues to do for inmates behind the walls. And I think regardless of the fact that sometimes we think that they deserve what they get, he has never relented and he continues to support.
Everybody can be a victim of breast cancer. And that is the more reason why all of us have to lend our support to this project. And Mr. Ibrahim Kwarteng, the Ghana Prison Service has a women's wing. And part of our last year's program around this time was to ensure that we did something to prevent, cure breast cancer, whether it is for inmates or for the officers. So I think this is a good dream, and we will all support you in that regard. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning leading to this afternoon, we've heard the voice of a religious leader, we've heard the voice of a traditional leader, we've heard the voice of professionals in medical practice, we've heard the voice from the Ghana Prison Service. We are about to hear the voice of a politician. Anyway, I think that this event, first of all, we must give God the glory and pray that Almighty Allah will bless our sister and our wife, Meena, wherever she is. We want to believe that Almighty Allah's rahmah and favor is upon her, and same with all our loved ones who have gone ahead. I want to congratulate Crime Check, especially my brother Opong, for all the good works that he has been doing. And if he, with Crime Check, did all the great things that we know that he championed, when it was not that personal to him, you can only imagine how far he will go with this, which is very, very personal to him. I thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you the very best of luck. I have my pledge ready that I'll be passing on. Thank you.
A great pleasure to be invited here to grace and launch this program. As the chairman of the Jari Group of Companies, we have decided to build a facility to help promote the awareness of Meena breast cancer. Without wasting much time, I declare the Meena breast cancer awareness duly open.
On this note, I will now hand the mic over to the chairman. And what I have done, I don't know if you realized it. The chairman was introduced as chairman, and the mic was handed over to me afterwards. And I made him a man who sat on the chair. Throughout the event, he has been sitting on the chair. Now we'll activate the microphone for him to address us one more time, and then we'll wrap up the program. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nananom, our most honorable doctors, Mr. Ajari, senior and junior. Junior Ajari, may I envy you for the beard. After this, you tell me the trick. Presence band, heads of various departments, and bank managers that have made it to this place. Let us say that it's been a day well spent in a good cause. I want to say one thing. In the Holy Quran, we have been told that if you kill one human being, it's like you have killed the entire humanity. It doesn't end there. If you give life to one individual, it's like you've given life to the whole of humankind. It's the second aspect I want to look at. Man has no power to give life to anything. But when we say in this context that if you give life, it means if you do what it takes to save a life, it's as if you have saved the lives of the entire humanity. And that's what we are sitting here to do. If our mothers lose their breasts, we lose Ghana. We lose Ghana. Because where are the babies going to feed? So please, this is the little bit I want to add. And then join the many speakers to urge everybody here to contribute. My small brother Hassan has told us that it doesn't take money. It doesn't take money. You may have 5 pesos and think it's too small. It is not. You may have 1 million Ghana cedis and think, oh, this might be too much. It is not. Whatever it takes, the envelope is going around. Please, everybody drop something. And when you leave here, be an advocate yourself. Be an advocate. Let all of us be advocates. Our bank managers, when your businessmen come to you, tell them to contribute towards this matter. So let us be number one on this matter. If you go to ask for Ghana, if you go there, breast cancer is free. That statement should come up. Thank you very much, and thank you once again. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to do this with the permission of the chairman. We are doing this in honor of Amina, who is no longer with us. Shall we stand up and offer a minute of silence in memory of the late Amina? Thank you very much. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Thank you.